Hello YouTube, this is a reply to Are You a Scientist or Do You Have Faith in Scientists? Video by Perfacetus, I think is how you say it. So if you haven't seen the video, go watch it, else you won't really know what I'm talking about. Now, Perfacetus, on the whole, I'd say your assessment of how atheists feel is genuinely accurate. Well, not wanting to be insulting to any theists or deists out there, I do feel that to really say there must be something to explain things is a bit of a cop-out and really kind of fails as an argument. The first cause must be God thing. It's just generally the sort of thing I hear from the run-of-the-mill theist, and it's the sort of thing I used to say when I was a theist. It's just an utterance that doesn't really make much sense to me anymore. And whether or not it rings true as a statement about atheists, it does a bit for me, but there are a lot of atheists who aren't fans of the scientific method. Raelians or Scientologists are both what you would fit the definition of an atheist, but they're not what I'd call scientific. But generally in these YouTube videos, when we say atheist, we mean something along the lines of a skeptical materialist. So yeah, you're right. I'd say that actually that feeling you have is probably accurate. In your example, your atheist uses a definition of what was done to a theory so that it becomes a theory, and I'm not sure that I really agree with it. Evidence for a theory must be testable, and when new evidence comes to light that shows the theory is wrong, then you must go back to the drawing board, as you say, and get a new theory, develop a new one. But changing your theory so that it fits the new evidence is perfectly acceptable. That's part of the scientific method. New evidence changes what you think. And as for not trying or testing the Big Bang Theory, I really suggest you look at the early history of the idea, because there's quite a lot of evidence that suggests it's true. I wouldn't say it's something that I have 100% faith in, but the vast weight of evidence says it's much more likely than the steady state theory, which is the real other option. And quite a lot of scientists at the time complained about the religious overtones of the Big Bang Theory, preferring the steady state model because the Big Bang lent the credence to the idea of a beginning and such like theistic ideas. And because scientists are people and prone to bias, just like any human, the guy who came up with it is a Christian and they're biased against that. Now, I'm a chemistry student, not a cosmologist, so all this is just, it's not my field of what I do. I'm just a chemistry student. I'm not a cosmologist, maybe talking complete bourgeois, but the idea of black holes isn't new. It wasn't come up with specially to fill a theory. It was first thought of as an idea back in the 18th century. In 1913, Einstein's general theory of relativity predicted their existence. So you're right when you say that we can't see, taste, smell, touch, or hear a black hole. But that doesn't mean we can't detect them or evidence for their existence. In the same way that if you're inside a room looking outside, you can't see the wind, you can't smell the wind, you can't touch the wind, feel the wind, hear the wind. But you can still see it's windy if you can see the trees blowing. So it's not really as simple as that, because there could be other explanations for the gravitational effects that have been observed or the various interferences that we think are going on because of black holes. So I wouldn't say there's yet conclusive proof, but there's again a big body of evidence suggesting that it's true. So it fits the maths, it fits the evidence that we do have, until someone comes up with a better theory that fits the evidence we have and explains it better. I'd say I have faith in black holes. But I don't really say I'd have faith in them the way a theist has faith in God. If someone does come up with that better theory that better explains the evidence, or some new evidence comes up that shows that black holes don't exist or can't exist, well, not can't exist, because I don't see evidence that says can't exist, but if some new evidence comes to light that shows that black holes don't exist, then I'll believe that and I'll have faith in that. Now, you say that we have faith in the black hole. Well, I've already explained what the faith in that is, but even so, you ask why we don't have faith in a God, and you cite all these references of people. Well, personal revelation can only be personal, isn't evidence for other people. It might even sway me, even then, if they weren't all contradictory. Really, if there's one God, is he like the Discworld gods? I mean, does he just wear different hats and speak in a funny voice to different people? Some consistency in the message would be much appreciated. So yeah, that's my reply. Thanks, YouTube. Bye.